Welcome back everyone to another edition of Figures from the Attic. Today we're back with another figure unboxing and review, this time of Dominik Mysterio. As you can see here, I have the new Ultimate Edition Dominik Mysterio. Was able to pick this up, I believe it was at Target last weekend. There he is in all his glory. As you can see, 3 heads, a jacket, t-shirt, hands, all the accessories you could ask for. And standing right over here, I do have my original Dominik Mysterio. Up until today, this was the first and only Dominik Mysterio that I had in my collection. That changes today. Will I replace the new Dominik Mysterio in my display with the old one? Let's find out. Let's get this bad boy opened up and we'll see how it compares to the original. So, I've been having some luck at Target lately. Most of the time, I've mentioned before, we have some pretty bad distribution problems here. I don't know why I just decided to tear this thing apart with my hands when I forgot I had my handy dandy Swiss Army knife back there, but it is what it is. We're too late into it now. We're going to get him pulled out of there. So you can see there's Dominik Mysterio. Nice tongue action right there. Double bicep. And there he is. Let's get him out of this plastic prison. We do have some of those dreaded rubber bands, but it shouldn't be too difficult. There we go. All right, so we have Dominik Mysterio proper right here. Let me just get the rest of the accessories taken out. You do get 2 extra hands, kind of those long, open-fingered hands. I never really use these. I'm not really a fan of these. I feel like, I don't know, just to me, I have no reason to ever use these as far as posing them in my display case. They don't hold a microphone. It doesn't look like he's ready for action. He's just kind of going like this. Like, when does anyone just do this? I don't know. I've never understood those. You do get a soft goods Rey Mysterio, looks like a t-shirt. Or actually, no, it's this goes over his waist. It's like a Dominik Mysterio kind of, not skirt, but a drape over his torso, over his waist. You do get the entrance, like rubber entrance vest, with those classic Rey Mysterio inspired falcons on the side. Very nice. Oh, and you get kind of a spine and gold going down the back. That is very nice. Very nice entrance gear. And like I mentioned, you do get 2 extra heads. So you get the head that comes with the figure. He's just kind of smirking. Kind of like that cocky grin that only Dominik Mysterio can pull off. You get the tongue out version, which I'm probably going to display him with this tongue out. That kind of shows all of Dominik's personality. I think that one's great. And you get kind of a toothy grin. He just looks very punchable in that one. That's another great head scan. I'll be honest, these are all very, very good. Comparing it to my original, of course, this is like from when he first started becoming a very popular character with the Judgment Day, when he went to jail for like one night for having that altercation with Rey Mysterio, and he pretended like he was this hardened criminal, hardened convict. Prison Mike, or Prison Dom, so to speak, if you watch The Office. But this is my original. As you can see, without the sunglasses and bandana, he does have a bit of a more baby face. This is like when his face was a little more round, a little more full. He has since kind of slimmed down a bit. But yeah, there we have 2 Dominik Mysterios. Head sculpt wise, I would say this one wins. I mean, it's more current, obviously. It depicts current day Dominik Mysterio. They both are good though for their time. You know, just depicting a moment in time with this character. So they both do a good job of that. But I do like the gear. This gear, Dominik's gear over the years has definitely improved. He went from kind of looking a little insecure and kind of indie-rific, so they say, to looking like a professional wrestler for the WWE. I love the kind of, I guess it's an homage maybe to La Parka, or just luchadors in general, with the skeleton, the white and black skeleton look all over the torso and back. You do get the homage to his dad. As much as he hates him, he still pays him tribute with those falcons right there on his tights. You get kind of the frills on either side of his legs, and you get the white boots. Very, very nice. Let's see what he looks like with this entrance gear. It's kind of like that Polly Pocket style that you can clip in the middle. Let's see if I can put this on with his head still on and with his arms still on. Sometimes you're better suited taking off the legs, taking off the arms or the head to get these things on. As you can see right here, Exhibit A, I'm having kind of a hard time getting it on, but we did it. We sure did it. Let's see, does it fit? I'm just gonna pop the head off. I do have it on, but let's see if, there we go. Pop the head off, do some figure surgery here. Action figure surgery. I've never been a huge fan of this like Polly Pocket style where you have to kind of clip those prongs in the middle. I feel like they don't always sit quite right, but it's doing the job. It's doing the job. Let me go ahead and swap out the head. So you've already seen how this one looks on him. I'm gonna go to the one I think I'm gonna display him with. The one with the tongue out. There we go. Get that head in there. And just looking at this figure with the entrance gear, I feel like it takes away from the figure's look. I don't know, you tell me if you agree. I love the jacket on its own. I think it looks great. There's a lot of intricate detail back there, as you can see. They really went all out for this one. I love the gold. It kind of stands out against the black and white. But I don't know, to me it makes him look uncomfortable. It might be that it's a little too long or a little too straight jacket looking. I don't know. I'm not a huge fan of the vest on the figure. I like it by itself, but I don't think I'm going to display him with this vest on. That's just my personal preference. Get this head popped in. It's not really sitting in right. I'm not hearing that pop. It's not going in quite right, but we'll make it work. And then let's see how he looks with this kind of kilt thing that he wears over his waist. I'm gonna assume this is gonna look better to me. Yeah, that looks pretty good. That looks pretty good, but even that I think kind of takes away from the overall aesthetic of the figure. Let's see. I feel like on the back, now this is interesting. So on the back, he's posing with the closed fist doing the double bicep, but those hands are not included in the figure. You get the microphone holding hands, and you get, like I showed you before, the opened hand. So you can't really do what he's doing in that picture back there. You can kind of get it done, I guess, a little bit, but I feel like with the hands like this, it doesn't have the same effect. So that's unfortunate. And I can't just grab a random pair of hands either, because these hands have tattoos on them. So it's either these hands, or I'm SOL, as they say. But yeah, just looking at this figure, I would say I don't need any of the accessories. I like him without the accessories, which is different than my feelings on this one. With this one, I feel he exceeds the way that the figure looks normally with the gear on it, with all these added accessories, like this this plaid shirt, the sunglasses, the bandana. I feel like all of it together makes him look a lot better than he does without it. Whereas this one, the new one, I feel like he looks better without it. To me, that looks like Dominik Mysterio, and that's how I'm going to display him right there. Again, it's unfortunate that I don't have the closed fists, but it is what it is. As I say, beggars can't be choosers. But at the end of the day, these are both very good Dominik Mysterio action figures. I'm probably going to display him, the new one, in my figure display, just because it is more current and it's a new figure in my collection. Just kind of switch things up a little bit. But you can't go wrong with either one. On the new one, an overall score, I would give this guy an 8.6 out of 10. Again, it's unfortunate that they kind of skimped on the closed fists. I'm not sure why they display it on the packaging with, but then in the actual figure, you don't get those hands. That's a little annoying, but it's fine. Again, not a big deal, and it did not affect my score. 8.6 out of 10 for this Dominik Mysterio. As always, I appreciate you watching, and stay tuned for more.